afford to do that. Here's Vargas trying one. Oh, he's completely beaten the goalkeeper. And Chile are back on their way into the final.
Hello and welcome to this Sports Express special preview of the Copa America final between host Chile and favourites Argentina. Deji Tinubu joins me for this. Deji, interestingly, in my view at least, I feel these are the best two teams in this tournament over the past 3 weeks, considering the quality of the personnel, the performances in the matches, the number of goals, and all that. Would you agree with this assessment?
Oh, definitely. Also, the two most exciting teams. What I've liked about them, Digi, is the sense of purpose. Always want to carry the ball forward. There's confidence in the play. There's composure in the play. I think that, and then I think of all the teams in the competition, these two teams have shown team understanding overall. So you're right in your assessment.
All right. Having said that, though, would you say that both teams, apart from Chile, apart from the Bolivia game when they scored 5, I think, and Argentina, of course, apart from the semi-finals when they put 6 past Paraguay, would you say that these teams have lived up to expectations, or have they disappointed?
Chile, I would say, lived up to expectation because I've always gone forward. In every single game they've played, they've dominated. And then for Argentina, maybe in the last 2 games, coming into their own, started off slowly. You had the doubts after the first 2 games that, maybe once again, they'll fall short of showing, their true potential or the championship team that they should be. But in the last 2, especially against Paraguay, Deji, again, they came to the fore and then we all sat up and said, yes, Argentina could actually win this.
All right. Before we take a break, let me just ask you this. Over the past 4 or 5 games that they've all played, like you said, we've seen both teams going forward. Most of the matches, they dominated possession. Is that the reason for their free-flowing, exciting play? Because none of these teams have actually been pegged back by any team, hitherto.
Yeah. For Chile, they've denied the opposition the ball, so much so that the opposition haven't even, by the time they get the ball, DG, they've fallen short. They've lacked the composure and the confidence to take the game to Chile. But what we did see against Peru, a team who actually were confident enough to take the game to Chile and DG, we did see Chile suffer a little bit. For Argentina, same thing in the Paraguay match, even though I was very impressed in the way the Argentina turned things around, and it was all the intelligence in the play that finally took Paraguay out. So Deji, all in all, there are two teams fantastic going forward, but Deji, we've seen that when they're put on the back foot, they can be taken.
All right, after the break, we'll go to game specifics, keys to victory, and minor matchups in the final game of Copa America between Chile and Argentina.
Pastore, good save. Di Maria, it's 4. Well, Paraguayan defenders tackling each other. That's the effect the magic man has. Sensational from Messi. And it is Di Maria who profits from an open goal.
Welcome back to the Sports Success special preview of the Copa America final between host Chile and Argentina. Deji, let's focus on the match now, the final match between Chile and Argentina. What are the keys to victory for either team for you?
Well, it's going to. I think two things specifically: who's going to dominate, number one, and which defense is going to hold out. Because, like I said earlier on, we've seen a couple of instances where the defense have been found wanting. But what we've also seen are two teams who would like to take the ball forward. I'm looking at Chile, the players they have going forward, Valdivia behind Vargas and flanked by Sanchez and Vidal. There's purpose in the play, the intensity in the play, Deji. So it will make you suggest or make you think that, maybe they'll be the first to carry the game to Argentina. But on the Argentine side, we've seen instances where Argentina can sit back and be dangerous on the break.
All right, let's focus on a particular battle in midfield. For me, probably two of the best players in this position in the world, Vidal for Chile, Mascherano for Argentina. What
Vidal brings, Deji, a lot of energy, a lot of drive, a little bit of skill as well, and a goal-scoring threat. So they'll have to watch him very, very carefully. And then, on the other side, for Mascherano, what I like is the way he arranges the Argentine team, the way he captains the team, apart from driving forward, the way he looks to lock down his defense, lock down the opposition when they come into the final third or the final half of the field. So the two, I think a little bit different in the sense that Mascherano waits for you to come to him and gets the ball from you, or when Argentina are building an attack, we like his long passes and also just his burst of speed in the middle of the park. And then for Vidal, I think it's just the energy. He runs all day. You can't take your eye off him. He spots the space, goes in there, and he's also got an eye for goal.
All right, let's focus on Messi. Messi scored only one goal in this tournament, but in the semi-finals, even though he didn't score, he sparkled all day and all night, involving three of the goals there, and it was just unplayable. You do feel that Messi dropping deep rather than Messi playing out wide is a more potent weapon for Argentina. Drops deep, tries to make the plays, and in that position, he draws defenders, and it's very, very difficult to pick up.
Very difficult to pick up, Deji. But remember, against Paraguay, twice he dropped so deep and he nearly put himself in trouble. So what I think they'll ask Messi to do, don't drop too deep, but also play a free role, knowing that Pastore, intelligent enough to look at find the pocket, the spaces, and then Messi intelligent enough to find Pastore. So I don't think they'll encourage him to drop too deep, but rather a free role and create the attention that other people can find the spaces.
All right, after having said all that, Deji, who's going to win this? Who, in your view, will be 2015 Copa America champions?
I'm going for Argentina right from day one. I've put my finger on Argentina, Deji. I think overall a more complete team. There are other things we have to look at. At the set pieces, you'd fancy Argentina over the Chileans. I think on average, Chileans shortest in this year's Copa America. So I think the Argentines, can take advantage of that. Again, I'll say the partnership of Messi and Pastore, the speed of Di Maria as well. So Deji, it's going to be a situation where the likes of Isla and Mena probably won't be able to attack down the wings from the fullback positions. And again, Chile, Valdivia is going to need to have a fantastic game, and the two behind him, Diaz and Aranguiz. Now, Diaz and Aranguiz, Deji, played very well for Chile, but I don't think you'd put them in the class of a Mascherano and Bilia. So I think Diaz and Aranguiz might struggle to stay with the Argentines going forward.
Argentina slightly, just ever so slightly, possessing more quality across the pitch.
Definitely.
All right, so we think Argentina will become Copa America champions for the first time since 1993. Some will say for Messi and this generation, about time too.
Definitely, Deji. And Messi is looking for just one thing or two things to, rubber stamp him being the best player ever. Arguably, one of them is a major national title at international level. Yes.
All right, thank you very much for joining us in the Sports Express special preview of the Copa America final between Chile and Argentina. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the host? Is it going to be the pre-tournament favorites? We shall see. My name is Deji Omotoyinbo, and my co-host has been Deji Tunubu. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.